We're still in search for a location for field day for 2025. You know, we can't go back to Oklahoma School of Science and Math. We have a couple possibilities working right now. Jeff Smith is exploring the use of, how do you pronounce the Masonic home?
Siloam Lodge.
That's a Masonic Lodge up on Northwest, or it's 39th Expressway.
39th.
Possibility of that. Terry is looking at, was it Bank? What's the senior center down in Moore?
I've got the pictures you asked me to show you.
There's a senior center down in Moore.
That's gonna be a political
So
discussion.
we're still looking. We've got two good possibilities going here. If anybody has any other possible suggestions, we'll certainly entertain those, yeah.
Is OCCC out of the question?
I'm sorry?
OCCC?
That is another one we're looking at. We had a whole list. I wonder if that's still on here. Yeah. OCCC is another possibility because we do Ham Holiday down there. We have a connection. But these are, all of these locations here are in play. It's just a matter of, we could hold field day here at Wickline, but where would you put the antennas? That's the main problem. We got plenty of room.
You got a steeple.
Hey, that's a thought. We could, there's a ground line up, there's a lightning rod on top of the steeple. We could just disconnect the ground rod and load it up, I guess. But if you know of some locations that would be amenable to having us there, let us know so we can evaluate those.
With restrooms.
Okay.
With restrooms.
Where?
With restrooms.
With restrooms.
Yeah.
What? Hey, this is field day. We get bonus points for miserable, okay?
Bring your entrenching tool.
Yeah, that's why we sell the 5-gallon buckets at Home Depot.
Yeah.
Porta Johns are $85 a week. I know that because I looked them up in case we decide to have field day at my house.
$5 bucket of Tonsy. A lot cheaper than that.
Okay, new business. The last Thursday lunch bunch
Sharp
will be December 5th, which is not a last Thursday, but
Last Thursday is Thanksgiving.
yeah. So it has been moved. So for those of you who do like to attend the lunch, make sure that you make that Thank you. The adjustment for Thanksgiving. OCAPA Christmas dinner. That is the 17th of December. We're going to have it at 6 p.m. at Golden Corral, I-240. We are, did you ever find out who had the 6 meter?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the joy he says. Okay, and then Sharp Embroidery will be coming at our January meeting. For anybody who is interested in having the embroidered OCAPA logo on a polo, she's going to bring several different items that she has that she can embroider for you, and she will also accept items that you bring to her to embroider on. So jackets, shirts, hats, and then yes, sir.
Have to be, the shirts have to be a certain, I'll say a quality, but a stiffness to fit with their forms. So not necessarily, t-shirts may not make it.
If the material is too light or too heavy, she may not be able to embroider it. Like if you bring in a winter parka, she probably will not be able to embroider it. Or like you say, a t-shirt, that would be too light a material. By the way, just right at an hour ago, I sent out to the membership the price estimates that Sari said that she would charge for the various shirts, caps, jackets, etc. She'll bring samples at the January meeting.
Yes, sir.
Kind of on the same lines, Alan Cove, who's an aeronautical, member of the Aeronautical Association, or club.
Yeah.
Anyway, he has, some of you may have seen him at Ardmore. He has a deal where he can engrave Yetis. And actually, I didn't bring mine in, I had to do one with my name and my call sign.
Good.
And I asked him about putting the OCAPA emblem on there, and he said he would love to be able to put the OCAPA, and so I've kind of been asking around, and I guess the answer I've gotten is he already has it, but he needs a letter from our president.
And he's gonna be getting that as of today. Yes, he's got a form that says, you know, do I have permission to use your OCAPA signature, OCAPA logo? And then is it just the Yetis, or is it okay to do it on other items as well? So we're going to open it up to other items, and he's gonna have our information.
And those other items can be stainless steel, glass, wood, slate, leather. He said, however, some plastics may produce toxic fumes when lasered. You can do just about anything with the OCAPA logo, the tumblers, coasters, keychains, metal cards, and other common items. So once he has that release in hand, I'll send that out to him. When I get home, I'll put it in an envelope, send it to him. He can then start taking orders for tumblers or anything else that you want lasered. He can do it.
And if you want to see one, mine's in my truck. I just didn't bring it in with me, but it's really nice, very clean.
Yeah, I had a hand up. You answered my question. I was asking laser or in regular true engraving,
That's laser.
because laser does not do well on certain metals.
Fiber, like a fiber.
Well, my sister-in-law got into that, and she had certain cups she couldn't, or metal cups, the laser wouldn't touch.
And it's better since the laser burns off the color and leaves the silver behind it. It's better if you have a contrast, like I've got a laser that's ready, and it's blue, and you hardly can't see the call sign, because it's just not enough contrast, so the red or a lighter color works really good.
The one Alan uses is, I think orange, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he can get other colors, but, yeah, he's well aware of all the ins and outs of laser engraving, so.
Okay, the Oklahoma City Health Department.
Just recently, the Oklahoma City County Health Department got a new emergency manager, TJ Menzer. He is a ham, not active, but nevertheless licensed. He was at Edmond for a while, and I believe at State, and then, was he at State? I understood he was.
Okay.
Wherever. But he is now the emergency manager at Oklahoma City County Health Department. I drove up there looking at the location for a possible field day site. They have what looks like the remnants of a tri-band beam on a 40-foot crank-up mast. The only problem is it looks like the director is missing. I thought, he needs help. So, being the new guy, gave him a few weeks to get into the saddle. Lucian knows him. How long have you known him?
Several years, he was at Edmond a long time.
But the executive got in sort of informal session before the meeting. I presented a proposal that we asked Lucian to approach Mr. Menzer about OCAPA taking on the job of having Oklahoma City County Health Department be our served agency.
And I'll just tell you to start with, that's been one of those places that's been in the news with scandalous money deals, and I have been involved with their comms people in the past, and it's a interesting place, and so this will be an interesting conversation, because it's not not exactly just TJ, it's what his upper management thinks about the whole thing this week, and I'm concerned about access to the facility and some of that. I was deployed over there with the medical corps during COVID a number of times. Some of you may have known Johnny Wingate.
Yeah.
Johnny Wingate was their comms guy in this role for a long time, and worked with him on some exercises. They have a nice mobile command vehicle, but we'll see.